Alright, so in the last video on David Pakman, I noticed about a little more than halfway through, the audio started fucking up. So I do apologize for that. Uh, but I mean, I figured instead of re-uploading it, you guys can still sort of hear what Pakman's saying, and, I do a commentary of what he says, and you can hear my voice just fine. And that's what matters, folks. That's the only thing that matters. So yeah, let's just move on.
Socialized healthcare. Education. Education could be put into sort of the umbrella of social welfare in the United States.
Yeah.
That's the social democratic model that I support. One other argument from the right, which is they say it works in Sweden because Sweden is small and the US is big. That's part of why I believe that total socialism actually is not the path forward, but
I just don't understand that. Why? Like, if you can apply it on a small scale, why can't you scale it up?
that there are socializable components.
If workers can control their local communities, why can't workers also control their country? I just don't understand why David doesn't seem to understand that. Like, why doesn't he want the proletariat to be able to control this country?
Which would work absolutely fine in the United States. So, to sort of give you the highlights of why I'm not a socialist and I am a social democrat,
All right, here we
I
go.
believe that a socially directed market economy that reduces income inequality and ensures a real standard of living for everybody is more realistic, and it's also more in line with human nature.
All right, so I mean, the Soviet Union reduced income inequality, it improved living standards. It was pretty fucking realistic considering it actually existed. So I mean, just look at the history of the Soviet Union, David Pakman. All of those things and more were accomplished by the Bolshevik Revolution.
Which it actually shows that there is distribution when it comes to any endeavor that humans get involved in. And I fundamentally, and this gets back to the real reason that I so vehemently oppose what we see going on in Venezuela and what we
Oop, 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 oop. Accidentally
see
paused
and
it.
have seen in other places around the world. I do not believe, because I've seen no evidence, that an egalitarian, self-determining, free society will develop from an authoritarian apparatus, period.
Well, once again, like, this is the guy that says that the US isn't authoritarian. This is the guy that says, like, capitalism isn't authoritarianism. I guess that's what he's trying to say, because, I mean, according to David Pakman, a dictatorship of the proletariat is authoritarian. But I'd be eager to say if he extends that same definition to include the dictatorship of the bourgeoisie that currently dominates not only the US, but most of the world. The few countries that resist it, countries like Cuba and Venezuela, they're not a fucking threat to anybody. They don't have any kind of like imperialistic ambitions. The most they might want to do is help to spread their socialist revolution abroad. But, that could only be natural, and we should respect their country's sovereignty and their right to pursue their own national interests. But then again, I mean, this is the U.S. I'm talking about. We're not gonna fucking grow a moral backbone in this country anytime soon. Start taking the high road? Hell no, dude. That's not the American way.
I'm willing to change my mind, so let me know your thoughts. I'm on Twitter at
All right.
DPakman, and the show is on Twitter at David Pakman Show. And I look forward to.
All right. Well, I'm going to message you, David Pakman. I'm going to message you on Twitter. I'm going to put this on your subreddit. I'm going to try to get the word out. I do have disagreements with you. I'd be more than willing to talk with you, call into your show. I don't know if you still do live calls or not, but I'd be more than happy to do that sometime, or even just do a private message, uh, just a correspondence or anything like that. Notice me, senpai. Uh, you're still my senpai, dude. As much as I talk shit about you, DP, dog, I watched your stuff for years, and I've always been a fan. You've always been a dapper, handsy boy. You're a handsome boy, and I've seen you grow and into just a handsome little man. And you make a rough wrangler there, partner. I'm not gay, but I'm just saying. Uh, So anyway, that's David Pakman, part 5 now, I guess it is. Sorry, bro. I hate to shit on you this much, but you have some problematic positions, and I want to draw some light to it. So I said my piece. Peace out.